Welcome to scaling your business to six figures and beyond. Why? Because five figures is not good enough, and six figures is only a starting point. My name is Wallace, and I'll be your government contracting health coach, motivator, and business spiritual minister. I'm here to help you become equipped with the necessary tools for you becoming a successful and productive government contractor. So let's get started. In today's lessons, we're going to apply the concept of seeing the end from the very beginning. Ms. M did a fantastic video on the 3 things you should do to get a government contract. My goal here is to show you some simple ways to apply the methods that I've been teaching here in her course in a practical way that you can literally apply them immediately and of what you've learned. Declaring the end from the beginning, from ancient times, the things that are not yet done. Saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. This is Isaiah 46:10. So we see that seeing the end from the very beginning is a practical concept, but also a business principle. What is a principle? A biblical principle is having a fundamental knowledge of a spiritual truth or doctrine that, when applied, produces a guaranteed result. I repeat, it will produce a guaranteed result. It can be compared to a recipe that you would use to fix your favorite meal or bake a cake. As long as you provided the right ingredients, oven temperature, the order of execution of how you combine the ingredients together, your recipe will turn out the same way every time. This is the same thing that happens when the application of a principle is applied. So let's get started. Let's say that my goal for this upcoming 3-month, end of the year, 4th quarter buying cycle for the government is for me to win 3 contracts that are 5 years or longer in length, and that they generate a monthly net income of $20,000 each month. I will employ the middleman strategy to manage these contracts because I want to utilize my ability to exercise what Bishop Wayne Malcolm teaches in his teachings and books about the 4 freedoms. What are the 4 freedoms? Financial freedom, time freedom, travel freedom, and expression freedom. Financial freedom. Financial freedom means that you have enough financial resources and investments and provisions to pay for your living expenses and allow you to afford many of your life goals and luxuries without having to work or otherwise commit any of your time, energy, or efforts to generating money all the time. Time freedom. Time freedom is the ability to control your time, energy, and efforts and schedule without being constrained by obligations, deadlines, or expectations. It can mean having time for the activities that you enjoy outside of work, or not being bound by financial pressures that prevent you from pursuing your passions and goals. It can also mean finding a balanced life that allows you to thrive in all aspects of your life. Many times entrepreneurs merely trade in their old job for a new job, which is their business, which just pays a little bit more but swallows up more time. Many times, new businesses require you to put in very long hours and overtime. This can lead to burnout if not properly managed. Our goal here is for you to free up more of your time instead of being chained down by constantly having to report into your business. Your business should be able to run smoothly without you. When you have taken time to develop systems and standards that operate your business smoothly without your presence or attention, it will free your life up so that you can do many other things that are more meaningful to you. To enjoy life instead of being burdened down by it. We'll get more in depth with this in our upcoming lessons. Travel freedom. Travel freedom means to have the freedom of movement, mobility, and travel to come and go as one pleases without restraint. That you can Strike out on an adventure or visit places of interest. Family and friends without the need to struggle or to marshal resources to do it. Expression freedom. Expression freedom is the freedom to express oneself in different ways that provide fulfillment in our lives. Expression freedom allows us to use our freedoms to share with who we are as a person and what we believe in with the rest of the world and the people around us. Whether it be through arts and crafts, creating new songs, writing books or plays, sharing your beliefs, or whatever way that you see fit to express yourself, you have the time and resources to do it. The next thing we need to consider or rule that we need to follow when getting ready to develop a strategy to retain these goals is the law of intention and disruption. I repeat, intention and disruption. The law of intention and disruption. Now, this is another law that is biblical in nature and one we need to consider. The law of intention and disruption states that disruption always follows intention. Disruption always follows intention. Disruption always follows intention. What does this mean? This means that anytime you choose to start something constructive or positive in your life, there will be a form of disruption to interrupt, distract, or test your efforts to see if they're worthy of its creation into reality. Just think about it. The last time you said you were going to lose weight, you had it all planned out, how you were going to change your diet, start your exercise, improve your lifestyle so that you can improve your health. However, when you began to start this quest, your life suddenly became complicated with distractions. Your friends all of a sudden wanted to take you out for your favorite meal, when most of the time you had to pay, and usually for them too. The funds that you were devoting for your gym membership got ate up doing something else. You start finding excuses not to get started. Everything else, all of a sudden, seems more important than this goal. Disruption always follows intention. Whatever the case may be, there will be some form of disruption followed by your intention. I think you get the point. With that being said, let's add this law into our success equation, knowing that once I set out to or announce to the world that I'm attempting to do something significant, there is always going to be an opposing force to test my resilience. This can also be an indicator that I'm actually on the right course by the level of resistance to its attainment. Beloved, do not be surprised at the fiery trials that has come upon you, as though something strange were happening to you. 1 Peter 4:12. This is the law of intention. Seeing the end from the very beginning, where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keeps the law, happy is he. Proverbs 29:19. Seeing your goal clearly is a key to helping you achieve it. Why? Because you can't hit a target you can't see. If I asked you to take a baseball and throw it in my car right now, you couldn't do it. Why? Because you can't see where my car is parked. Just like how you can't see where my car is parked, nor can you reach your goal if you can't see it being accomplished. You can't hit a target you can't see. Taking the time to actually write down what you want to happen can have a profound and significant effect on your results. There was a study done, I think, around 1974, where a graduating class of Yale University was studied to see how well the class succeeded in life. They discovered that only 3% of the graduating class outperformed the rest of the 97% because they wrote their goals down of what they wanted to achieve in life. Writing your goals down gives you the ability to establish a floor or foundation in which to stand on, and you can determine whether you're off course or on course from what you originally intended to do by constantly reviewing your goals. We are goal setting whether we like it or not. Those who fail to plan are already planning to fail. A plan is a blueprint of a goal one wants to attain to achieve. Therefore, it's important for us to make sure that a good goal is established by a well-documented plan of action. In our next video, we're going to examine Mrs. M's 3-step strategy for getting a contract and break it down to fit our own individual plan. Until that time, peace and blessings. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and comment if you're getting anything from this material, and if you want or have something that you'd like for me to speak on or teach on. Bye-bye for now.